Hello, we introduce you to our lesson on a fairy tale called Hansel and Gretel, which is a German fairy tale collected by the Brothers Grimm and published in 1812 as a part of Grimm's fairy tales. We chose this fairy tale in order to teach important lessons about courage and strength of sibling bond. Through their journey, we can impart wisdom of clever problem solving and the importance of sticking together in times of adversity. The age range for our lesson is 10 to 11 years old. The level of English is A2, and the aim of our lesson is enhancing language skills through reading and speaking, introducing students to new words and phrases, encouraging students to analyze and evaluate characters, and examining the morals and ethical messages. As a warm-up activity, we chose Spot the Differences exercise. We can provide handouts of the pictures with hidden details that the students will have to find. Engaging in Spot the Differences exercises enhances concentration, activates various parts of your brain involved in visual processing and problem solving. And they also encourage attention to detail. We'll ask students to look at the pictures carefully and try to find 6 differences in these pictures. After getting the students' attention, we introduce the topic of the lesson by using lead-in questions. Students have to answer the questions looking at the picture on the whiteboard, which will give them some details about the topic. The questions are: who do you see in this picture? The possible answer can be a boy and the girl. The next question is: where are they? Students will answer that they are in the forest. What other things can you see? They can see a house or other details. Do you like this house? And what is it made of?
After the lead-in, young learners will have been introduced with new words which were taken from the fairy tale. They will know new words such as gingerbread, stepmother, breadcrumb, and forest. To remember all words correctly, teacher asks students to repeat words with their definition after them for several times. By knowing new words, students will be able to read a fairy tale without any confusion. And now, time to read and do some tasks. As soon as our lesson dedicated to fairy tale, the main reading material is Brothers Grimm's Hansel and Gretel. We have to remember this lesson for young learners of primary school. And to catch the attention, teacher will use picture book. Books filled with pictures encourage students to make predictions and inferences about what's going to happen next. Pictures provide visual clues to help them discover about the narrative. If students have done to read fairy tale, we can move on to the main tasks. In the main task 1, students have to read the following sentences and number them from 1 to 5 to sequence the fairy tale. Let's look at the exercise carefully. First lost sentence is: as they walked alone, Hansel dropped breadcrumbs along the path. Second sentence: before leaving, Hansel and Gretel had looked around the gingerbread house. Third: now they had enough rich to last them a lifetime, and they will never be hungry again. Fourth sentence is: one night his wife suggested that they take the children into the forest and leave them there. One day, the old woman showed Gretel the oven where she is going to cook Hansel. Teacher will give to class for 5 minutes and then ask for the answers. After listening and discussing, they can move to the next page. Page with answers. By comparing answers, we can go over and determine where we can find the right order of sentences.
Next, we will ask them to describe one of the characters they liked using the words we have previously discussed. To do this, we pose an open question to them, then those who wish to respond to the teacher's question share their opinion. This contributes to the development of speaking skills and the assimilation of new words.
So, before concluding the lesson, we are going to give the students a game that includes a maze. In order to escape from the gingerbread house, they need to find the fastest way to their home. For this task, we need to divide students into multiple groups, and this map will be provided to them as handouts. The first group to complete the task will get extra candies. And for the end of the lesson, there will be a big poster of gingerbread house on the blackboard. Students will be given pictures of various sweets where they need to write their opinions and thoughts about the lesson. Then they need to put the sweets into the gingerbread house by opening the paper door. By doing all of these tasks and activities, which will provide opportunities to improve students' reading and speaking skills, we are sure that we'll be able to reach the aims of our lesson. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.